So welcome to today's session where we are waking up the foundations of receiving. Waking up the foundations of receiving. This is a fascinating process, and one that may not make sense to your mind, to your brain, in terms of how creation works, how manifesting works through your body, through your energy system, and through your nervous system. To me, it's endlessly fascinating, and it's a constant journey of exploration, of discovery. And so I'm going to take you and your body on a journey today to open up, to help you to open up to receive what it is that you desire, what you want to be manifesting, what you want to be creating, experiencing, becoming at this time. And we're going to support your body to open up to welcome that in. Now, you'll know at this point, I talk a lot about working around the pelvis, the pelvic floor, the hips, that whole part of the body. From my many years of experience, most of our abundance blocks, our receiving blocks are held in this part of the body. It's a full body experience. And it's not as simple as that, but often when we're doing the real deep diving, this is the part of the body that we need to work on. And as an aspect of that part of the body, one thing I find fascinating is how we can hold, how we block through the lower part of our tailbone or the sacrum. So today we're going to go on a journey into your tailbone, into the lower part of your sacrum, which again, your mind doesn't need to understand, but we're going to wake this up through the body. And for me, what's super fascinating is when we look at, all right, so what is stopping you or blocking you, right? What is stopping you or blocking you from manifesting what you desire, from creating what you desire, from becoming who you need to become to welcome that in? What we're often meeting is old trauma, wounding that we hold in the lower parts of the body. You could call it the base chakra, the root chakra, the sacral chakra areas, but also in that lower part of the tailbone. From my healing, my healer self, we can hold a lot of trauma in that lower part of the tailbone as well as part of that, which creates a sense of not feeling safe, not feeling held. And it builds up, a lot of kind of barriers of protection that's very natural when we're not feeling safe, when we're, when there's trauma, when there's chaos or turbulence, unsettledness through the body and through that nervous system. So what we need to do is go in when we're looking at manifesting and creating what you desire. What we need to do is to help your body to feel relaxed, safe, secure, which allows you to become more open and more receptive to welcoming in what you desire and welcoming it in to your physical body, to your lived experience. So please know this is a journey. This is perhaps a lifelong journey even. This isn't necessarily about quick fixes or getting this sorted right now in one session. This is about building that safety and that trust within your body that can take time, that can take lots of time and patience, because we need time to welcome in, to integrate, to learn to trust in this process, and for your body to trust that it's okay and safe to open now, to receive now. We're going to be working with the lower part of the tailbone in particular, but it will obviously include your whole pelvic floor. And then this is the base, the base of the foundations of the self. And that then sends beautiful energy moving all the way through your body, which helps your whole body and nervous system kind of open and expand and become, to really start to embody what you want, what you're here to embody, what you're here to become, in order for you to create and welcome in what you desire. So we're going to go on a deep dive right into the foundation of the self. This these aspects are often lying in the subconscious as well. So we need a lot of patience, and please just be where you are today, where you are now. Some of you might have a lot of, very kind of vivid experiences, and some of you might not have that today, and it's absolutely okay, because we're starting to build safety. But these are really, through the body and through our energy system, these are real key foundation practices for welcoming in what you desire. So to begin, what I would like you to do is think about what you want to focus on manifesting today, what you want to create today, what wants your attention today. So it could be something that you personally desire, but it can also be what you are being guided to focus on. It can be around money, it can be around business, your purpose, clients, for example, but it doesn't have to be. It could be around home, it could be around health, it could be around relationship. So please just focus on what you want to welcome in now. And at the core of it, your relationship with yourself, how you want to be feeling, or how you need to be feeling in order to take that aligned action and be able to move forward. So have a little think, have a little tune in to what wants your attention today. And remember, we do inner transformation for outer change. So whatever you're welcoming in, we're going to go on that inner transformation in order to open up to receive. Okay. And please share if you want to share what you are calling in today, if you wish to. So we want to build the foundations for receiving. And this is obviously, there's practical foundations for receiving that we build in our lives and our businesses. But for me, we want to start with that inner foundations, the inner structures and systems that will allow you to take that action to start building and creating in your outer reality, to start creating that safety within, so your whole body and nervous system is open and receptive to receiving and welcoming in, and you are actually then physically able to take aligned action. Because when your body feels threatened, or feels unsafe, or feels that what you are calling in is dangerous somehow, or not welcome, your body kind of contracts and shuts down. And that does all sorts of things, right? One is not being able to take action, not being able to move forward, for example. But it can also create you to go into patterns that are not really helpful for creating your abundant life and business. For example, stress and overworking and pushing and forcing. We want to ideally be creating from a place of openness and receptivity and relaxation and play. Now, we are human beings. It's not about being perfect, but it's about welcoming more and more of that pleasure-filled creativity in your life. So we start within. We start within. So this beautiful tailbone of yours is a gorgeous gateway. It's a gorgeous gateway. And we have to honor and acknowledge that there may be trauma here. There may be lots of kind of historical information that has taught this part of the body that it's not safe, right? And we know now we are working not only with your own lifetime of experience, but these ancestral patterns, ancestral trauma as well. So again, this is why we need lots and lots of patience, because it takes time to kind of work through. So what I'd like to do is first just begin by creating a beautiful and safe container and space for your tailbone. So you can see my hands is holding, almost cupping the tailbone. And ideally what we'd have is a hand right on your tailbone, right on the sacrum, holding you, holding this part of the body, or holding beneath you. So I'd like you to see, feel, imagine, know that there is a hand or hands at your sacrum, at your tailbone, holding you there. Or you can imagine your own hands holding you there. Or perhaps you could put in your own time like a hot water bottle, or something that will help you feel really held and soothed, something that can hold your physical body. So let's take a deep breath into your body. And we're just going to breathe into that lower part of your tailbone, the sacrum area. We're going to breathe in. Just take the breath into this part of your body. And again, this part of your body may want to move a little bit. You can do some hip rolls or some kind of movement in this part of the body to wake you up here. But please listen to what your body wants and needs. It might want to be really still. But we're breathing in our presence and focus and attention on your beautiful tailbone, the base of the spine, the real foundations of this, your physical structure as well. So welcome. We're going to breathe in. So we're just letting your body know that we're coming in to explore into this part of your body. So take a beautiful deep breath into the tailbone. And I'd like you to breathe into your hips as well. We're going to just wake up the whole pelvic floor here. Breathe in, thank you. And release and letting go with the exhale. Breathing in. And releasing, letting go with the exhale. So we're breathing in your attention, your focus, your acknowledgement, your presence into this part of your body. And this alone is immensely powerful. Just by breathing your presence and focus and attention, movement starts to happen. Magic starts to happen. Breathing in. I want to acknowledge all that you've been holding, right, holding on to in this part of your body. All that you've been carrying, just as an acknowledgement. And I'm going to invite your body as much as you can, or give your body permission to begin to release, relax, and let go, even if it's just in this moment. Everything you've been holding on to, which is like a form of protection as well. You can invite your body in the safety of this space to begin to relax and release and let go as much as your body possibly can. Creating some more space here. When your body feels safe and held, it will naturally start to let go, and it wants to let go of all that which really is not aligned. Your body actually really knows how to do this. We need to create this space, create the safety, create the holding and support. Breathing in. And releasing, letting go of the exhale. Thank you. I'm seeing these sort of almost spirals of energy moving around the lower part of your tailbone. So there's beautiful energy coming in that's, you could call it healing energy or life force energy, that's swirling around the base of your tailbone now. All we need to do is welcome that in, this beautiful supportive energy that's here to set you free from some of the old patterns, protection, programming, patterns that are no longer in alignment and no longer serving where you're going moving forward. These are historical patterns and programs, and they've served you well, and it's simply time to begin the journey of setting them free, that next level free. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to hold that beautiful tailbone with the deepest love and the deepest care and the deepest safety, so your body can trust and trust that it's okay to let go now. So we receive you where you are. There's no pressure, there's no forcing, right? And sometimes even this is just enough. So we breathe with and be with anything that may be coming up already. Let's breathe in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful body. For all you've been holding, we give you space and permission now to release, to let this old flood out of your body, to make space for what we're calling in next. So this session may be more about releasing and relaxing for you. There's always releasing and relaxing, relaxing and releasing. And in time, we're going to open up to receiving, but that may not be available today, and that's absolutely okay. So again, we just keep breathing, keep meeting yourself with what needs to happen today. Thank you. Thank you. Breathing into your beautiful hips, that tailbone, the pelvic floor. Relaxing, releasing, letting go with the exhale. So I'm very aware of the beautiful energies of the earth beneath you, and if this resonates with you, I'd love you to breathe in the holding and support of the earth, of nature beneath you now, and allow that to move up your feet into your legs, breathing into the hips and breathing into the tailbone. And we're helping your body to know how held you are, how held your physical body is. Breathing in. To allow the energy of the earth to meet you, to hold you. Beautiful nature. You can imagine your bare feet in soil or touching the earth if that works for you. Let's receive into the body the holding and support that's here for you now in your physical reality. This planet is here for you now. This earth is here for you now. Breathing that in. And all of this is helping you to get more grounded, more connected, and more embodied, which is an essential key to manifesting. Breathe you into your beautiful body. You want to breathe you into your hips. Breathe you into your legs. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So like we said, it may take a little bit of time for your body and your mind to trust this process, because it doesn't look like anything you've been taught in your life. So we're waking up some very beautiful, very ancient, very sacred, very powerful energy in your body, but it's not aligned with the mind yet. It's aligned with your body wisdom. So we're waking up this body wisdom and helping the mind to get on board in time, hopefully. So thank you. All right. So this body of yours, this beautiful tailbone, I want you to imagine it, see if you'll imagine or know it as a space of creation, a portal of creation. And when there is space, and when there is freedom here, and when the body's relaxed, your body knows how to step into this conscious creation. We need to keep releasing the old trauma patterns and the old contraction and protection to activate and access this powerful creative energy. So again, we just breathe and be and receive you where you are now. I'm going to take this to the next step if it's available, and if it's not, we're just going to let this session be here to hold you, just to simply hold the tailbone. And so I'm seeing this beautiful energy still circulating around the tailbone. And we're starting to wake up this incredible creative energy, this creative power that lies within this part of your body when you're relaxed, when you're held, and when you feel safe. And when this happens, the tailbone starts to open. There's an opening that happens here where your body starts to open to receive energy through that base of the tailbone. and up into the spine. The body opens to receive. And when you feel relaxed and safe and held, it feels like pleasure through the body. So what I'd like to do is, see, feel, imagine, know your intention, what you're calling in. You can almost imagine it at the base of your tailbone. At the base of your tailbone. And what we want to do in time is help your body to open to receive your intention, to welcome it into your body, to know it's safe to say yes, and to begin this almost like a dance, or it's a co-creation between your body and your intention, and your body starts to receive it in through the tailbone and in time become it. So let's just breathe that in, and you may be able to do this quickly today, or you may not. We just breathe to receive. So we're going to welcome your intention. At the base of your tailbone. I'm going to breathe into that part of your body. I'm going to ask the body, or anything that's going on here, that's stopping you, blocking you, protecting you from welcoming this intention in. Let's breathe with that. I'm going to breathe with that, but we're going to give your body permission, or make an intention that your body releases and lets go of that unconscious grip, those barriers of protection. So anywhere you've been unconsciously blocking or protecting yourself from receiving, we're going to release and let that go. Keep breathing, but with a huge amount of patience and a huge amount of compassion. We're not rushing. Your body cannot be rushed in this process. It's very important. We're honoring where you are. So I'm going to keep going, but again, honor where you are now. Honor where you are now. So we're releasing, we're making space. Thank you, thank you. And we're asking your tailbone, this part of your body, to start to open, to start to welcome in your intention up through the base of your tailbone. So you start to become it. Your body starts to embrace it from the base of your tailbone. So let's breathe that in. All you need to do is relax, release, and receive into your body. You cannot force this process. Your body will start to welcome, to absorb, to become. So I'm giving your body permission to say yes to your intention. We're releasing any pain, any shame that stops you from fully claiming your intention, becoming it. That old protection, we breathe in with the deepest love and keep releasing, relaxing, letting go. And we're taking a little risk. Every time you open to receive and open to saying yes to what you desire, you're taking a little risk. You're taking that next step into the unknown. Your body knows it is great pleasure, but your mind doesn't know that it's safe yet. Your body is just rediscovering something here. For breathing it into your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcoming it in, welcoming it in. And as you welcome in through the base of your tailbone, you start to welcome your intention into every cell of your body. It starts to wake up your legs and wake up eventually we're bringing this into a full body experience. This is the foundation space of receiving here. Just opening here, letting yourself open like a beautiful flower. Receiving in, receiving in. You have permission to receive. It is safe to receive. It's okay to receive. We keep breathing through and releasing any fears, any doubts, concerns. We're going to breathe it eventually up through the spine. Eventually up through the spine. But this will happen naturally when you're ready. You can, again, move your body in a way that feels right for you. If that's what your body wants to do, listen, listen. I want to welcome this beautiful, what to me feels like an innocence, a vulnerability, this beautiful innocence of receiving here now. The part that can feel immensely vulnerable in the unknown or in the discovery of something new. It's like something you know so deep within, but it's new in your lived physical experience. So let's welcome that beautiful innocence and vulnerability as you start to wake up this immense power, because it's also incredibly powerful. But part of your power comes a vulnerability and this innocence and this playfulness. So let's welcome that in as this part of you navigates through this unknown world, through your body, navigating through your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now it's almost as if your body absorbs, ingests, consumes, takes in, it receives, and it knows how to take your intention and become it, embody it, be it, live it, breathe it. And this happens again when we are relaxed, when we're receptive, when we've released those old patterns of protection, right? So we move very gently and sensitively, mindfully. And we can bring in playfully, that's there. It is safe to become. It is safe to say yes to what you want, what you desire. Your body is calling it in. This is aligned with your body, with your inner nature. Trust in the intelligence of your body now. We are releasing and letting go of the old patterns, the old stories, the old pain, the old trauma. We keep lovingly releasing, setting it free, letting that melt out of your body as you welcome this new vibration into your spine and into your nervous system, your energy system. So your body starts to learn what this is, to feel safe with what this is. Let's feel that vibrational frequency move through your body. So we keep breathing love and safety into the part that might be in doubt, protection, kind of skepticism, concern. We want to keep breathing a lot of love in to welcome in your intention. And it's going to be the great experiment, the great unknown that your body knows. You can feel your body knows this somewhere, somehow. And know that this is just for you. There's nothing you have to do with this now. This is just for your own enjoyment, your own pleasure, your own process. This is yours and yours alone. It's sacred, it's private, it's yours. Giving yourself permission to fully own this experience as yours now. Breathe in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And keep breathing into those patterns of protection that come up. And keep welcoming it in. We keep taking a risk and welcoming it in and saying, yes, I'm willing to explore. I'm willing to discover. I'm willing to uncover. Breathe it in. Beautiful. So in time, this energy is going to be moving up your spine, through the nervous system, through your energy systems. And we want to meet eventually the place that is at the top of the spine, that part of the spine that connects the top of the spine to the skull. This part of your body you could call the throat chakra. There is a beautiful connection between that sacrum and the throat. So you could say the sacral chakra and the throat, but there's a beautiful connection between the base of the tailbone and the top of the tailbone. The top of the spine. And we want to get this line of communication moving, flowing from the base of the spine up into the top of the spine. Right? We want to get this spinal fluid moving through the spine, through the body, and then up into the brain eventually, so that your whole energy system, nervous system, body system is flowing together in harmony in time. So I'd like you, if you can, if that feels good for you now, we're going to breathe your focus and attention around that space at the top of the spine, top of the neck, between the top of the neck and the skull, top of the spine and the skull. I'm just going to breathe into this part of your body. We're going to wake up. This is a beautiful, beautiful, powerful space of communication. And there's a beautiful energy coming in for your body. And it's coming in through the throat chakra, but it's also going to be moving into the brain and into the mind in time. What we want to do is create this connection between the foundations of yourself and the space of communication, and also the mind, where you think. So we're letting that foundation inform your body. So we've welcomed in your intention. You're welcoming it into your body, becoming it. We're going to take it right up to the top of the spine. I'm going to breathe in there. So there's immense power in this part of your body as well. Once again, we're just going to ask that anything that's been stopping you or blocking you from fully, let's say, owning who you are, but communicating who you are, which can happen without words. It's through an essence of being, a state of being. We're welcoming that up through that lower part of the skull. Again, you could imagine hands. You can imagine hands at the back of your neck, the base of the skull holding you, just like those hands holding you at your sacrum, can imagine hands holding you here as well. Want to relax this part of the body. Just surrender, surrender, surrender. We're starting to release and let go of these very old, ancient patterns, programs, protection. I'm going to start releasing now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And making space to reclaim, become, embody your intention right up into this higher part of the body as well. Ideally, this comes through how you're communicating, how you're being, how you're expressing. Again, it can be non-verbal, just your state of being. So it's welcome. So beautiful to welcome this again. And so know that there's been a lot of historical patterns and programs that have stopped you from really expressing who you are and being who you are and communicating. So we're with a lot of love and patience. Again, you might want to do a little movement around the neck to unhook, unlock. So again, we want to send that information from the tailbone up through the spine and then eventually into the brain, into the mind. So this thinking mind is aligned with what you're becoming now. What you're becoming now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Breathe it in and welcome it in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're asking, inviting the mind to align with your intentions, with your intention. That beautiful line of communication that goes from the base of the tailbone up through the spine, the top of the spine, then into the skull and into the brain. So that whole part of your body is aligning as well. So we're teaching the body, teaching the mind that it's safe to receive, it's safe to welcome in. So that old way of thinking is releasing to, it's safe to receive. It's beautiful to let this in. It's wonderful to become this now. I'm safe. This is a joy. This is a pleasure. This is so aligned. This is right. This is, I can say yes. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time breathing in that top of the neck, breathing into the brain, into the skull. And know that beautiful open tailbone is sending pulses of information up through your body. You can imagine that base of the tailbone like a flower, or like a sort of open mouth, open, receiving in. Can this part of the body communicates with the earth, it communicates with life and welcomes in through the body. You can invite your mind to surrender and release, surrender control, let go, let go, let go. We release and surrender the old ways of thinking, the old ways of perceiving that are aligned with sort of pain and wounding. We release, 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 and we're opening up the mind to be receptive, open to receiving your intention now, your new reality, your new normal, your new experience, becoming it now, welcoming it now. Thank you, mind, for getting on board. And I see this beautiful opening at your crown, at the top of your head, and receiving energy down in, and now we take that energy back down, down through the center line of your body, down through the spine. And then there's a beautiful opening of energy down from the perineum, from the pelvic floor, that circulates back up, out, and up in through the body, up through the tailbone, through the spine, through the crown of your head. And so we're having this beautiful circulation of energy between your entire body, between the universe, life outside you, and your body within. And this starts to create something called a toroidal field, which is what gets activated when you are aligning with abundance, when you're aligning to your true abundant nature. So we're welcoming this flow of energy through your body that will happen naturally in time. We're not rushing, we're not forcing. Breathing in your intention, beautiful energy from life beneath you, up into the spine, up into the body, welcoming it in into every single cell in your body, up through the spine into the brain. And then we expand that energy out through the crown and around and back in. This beautiful circulation of energy to move through you and around you. So you're open to receiving, you're sharing, expanding, becoming more of who you are. Stepping in to these new shoes, if you will. I'm safe. I am supported. This is me, my true essence. Welcome this into my life now with ease, with joy, with love, with possibility. I'm waking up my true creative power now in a way that's so aligned and honoring of my body. It's informing my business and my bank account. And we open up to receive through your body and in time into your business, into your bank account as an extension of this practice. Thank you. Breathing in a few more times into the body. Inviting you to become your intention even more, welcoming it even more into every cell in your body. Or that beautiful line of communication between the tailbone, the top of the spine and the brain, the mind, your whole energy systems, all of you align now to becoming that, becoming your intention now. Find that harmony and balance and flow, connection. We keep breathing in all the love and holding and safety for those scared aspects or wounded aspects. Breathing in all the love you need, all the support you need. Really honoring and acknowledging what you need to thrive. What do you need to thrive? Thank you. We're inviting a balance between the left and right side of the brain, balance between the left and right side of your body. Find that balance and alignment with your intention, becoming your intention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'd like to ask your inner wisdom, your inner guidance for any aligned action. What aligned action are you being guided to take at this time from this alignment? That's why it's aligned action. What is your body calling you into? What is this intelligence calling you into? What is this wisdom asking you to do next? That next baby step. This is for your own transformation and evolution, as well as for what you're here to contribute. They're completely connected. So what is that for you today? Breathing in and receiving and welcoming the simplicity of it as well. It's often very simple, so welcome it in. What aligned action are you being called into at this time? Let's listen, let's receive, free of judgment. Let's just honor what comes through. And please write down anything that's come through for you today. Please write down any information that's come through for you today, any insights, any notes to remind yourself, We honor and acknowledge the journey that you've been through today. We honor and acknowledge the journey of your past and past experiences, that of your ancestors, your lineage. We honor and acknowledge the great wisdom of your body and the great wisdom of the earth and the evolution that you are going through now, the transformation that you're going through now, what you are birthing into, welcoming in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Deep honoring, deep acknowledgement, and of the courage it takes to keep listening, keep moving forward. Deepest honor, deepest respect, deepest love and care. Breathing in, releasing with the exhale, surrendering to this moment, opening to receive even more. Relaxing and releasing, letting go. Breathing to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can slowly begin to come round when you're ready.